Welcome back to my video on our channel today. I'm going to show you how to make some money from the brand new Crystal Hallows update. We're going to be checking out some awesome methods today, so make sure you leave a like, subscribe and turn notifications to see more of my videos. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Right, so the very first method is going to be trying to kill as many of these automatons as you can. Now, the reason you want to do this is because for the Crystal Quest in this area, in the Precursor Remnants, you basically have to find these parts of the robot. So to build this robot, you need a bunch of different things, but they are dropped from these automatons. Now, it's quite a rare chance, but you will eventually get some. And if you haven't completed the Crystal Quest already, I suggest what you do is you sell these thingies. So if you've completed it already, sell them, and you'll make a good amount of coins. Honestly, I think this is better than actually completing the quest, because each piece will go for around 100 to 200k, which is very awesome if you can figure out a good way to farm them easily. Which can be very very useful, I think. And yeah, let's get so basically the overall money making method for this area is obviously to sell. If you want to, you can go grind the whole thing and sell the pick a numbers at the end, or you can just do it yourself and use the pick a numbers. But the thing is, I feel like it's so difficult to get all of the drops for this one, that you might as well just try and get a few and then sell them like just individually without actually completing the quest. And also, it takes a long time to do like the jungle quest and some of the other ones as well. So I just recommend. I don't think it's worth the like million coins you're going to get from Pick a Nimbus. So yeah, I suggest you just kill the automatons. Now, another method I was thinking about was trying to farm these crystals. Now, the way you want to do this is obviously through the chests. They're quite good as well. But in your gems, in your small gemstone sack or whatever you have, you'll see these gemstones. So you've got rough, flawed, fine, and whatever. So what you can do if you eventually get some up to like flawless or fine, you need to get some good gemstone collection to do this. But once you get to like some of these decent ones like flawless or fine here, you can make some decent stones. Now I think these might sell for a good amount on the auction house if you can find a market for it. I managed to put 3 intelligence on my ass at the end by just grinding like a little bit of sapphire, so it's very useful if you can get some good stuff. I'm not sure exactly what does what, but I don't think there's a damage one, so you end up going for health or something like that, or intelligence if you want a mage setup. But I think if you get a flawless one, it will probably be a good amount of intelligence that will actually be useful if you're doing stuff. So yeah, that's why I think it's going to sell for a good amount. Yeah, but that's basically how you want to do that. I'm going to head to the jungle if I can, hopefully. But there's a good way to actually, if you don't know about this, there's a good way to flip between the crystal hollows and try and find each biome, because you randomly get spawned in one of the 4 biomes. So I'm trying to find the jungle right now. So once I get there, it will be pretty cool. But you don't have to ride the minecart every time, which is the most important thing. If I can please get the jungle. Sometimes it takes a long time to get it, even though it's a 1 out of 4 chance. But yeah, in terms of the other quests, I don't think there's too many you can make good money from, because most of them aren't based on drops, but especially not the Mythril Mines one or Mythril Deposits one, because that one, it's very much, the items are really cheap because you get them multiple times. I think you might be able to stack up, so when you are looking for it with your metal detector, you might be able to stack up the things for the next time, so that's really much the easiest one. The difficult bit about the jungle one is trying to find the keys to start with. Now they cost around 100 to 200k, so if you do find them, you could sell them for a good amount of profit. But I'd suggest using them because you can actually finish the quest, and it is very useful. But yeah, I think you can finish the quest multiple times. I'm pretty sure at this point. I don't think there'll be any reason why you can't, and I've already got some of the crystals again, I think. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically what you want to do. But the reason I came to the jungle was because there's actually some really good stuff you can get here. Now the main thing is actually sludge juice, because it's so useful for the you can buy the key off of I don't remember his name, but you can buy the key with 500 sludge juice. People actually kind of want this, and it's not a very common item because it's pretty difficult to find these sludges. I found a ton of them when I first started, but 52 that'll go for a good amount in the auction house simply because this is not sellable on the bazaar. So there's no way for people to get it, and people need a lot of it, so they're willing to overpay sometimes, and you could get a good price for this. I saw it going for about a K per piece, so this could be a very good method if you can figure out where exactly the guys spawn a lot. So I've got one here. But yeah, getting that might be a good idea. In terms of other methods, it's pretty difficult to say because most of this update is based around getting the crystals and then doing all the quests. So maybe going to the fairy area. I haven't found one yet. I think they're very, very rare, but maybe going to the fairy area might be a good idea. Also, while you're around here, make sure you are leveling up your Heart of the Mountain things, because I've got to like level 23 and I barely did any mining beforehand, but just from the ton of mithril powder you get from doing this stuff, from getting the chests mainly, is the main thing. But yeah, in terms of other money making methods, it's going to be about trying to complete this quest as quickly as possible, and I think people will eventually figure out ways to do it super quick. Other than that, I'd say the best thing to do is definitely the precursor one, because that is definitely the best one to make money from. Because yeah, it's just based on drops, and these drops are quite expensive. So yeah, that's the easiest one to do. Honestly, the sludge is quite decent, but I don't know if you're going to be able to find it consistently, and if it will actually sell is the question. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. If you did enjoy, please subscribe. I'm going to be posting a little bit more now because I am on holiday now, so that's going to be really awesome. But I hope you did enjoy, and goodbye.